grocery shopping and your shopping list is 3 kg potatoes, 2 liters of juice and 1 dozen oranges. Now, what are these things in your list? The kg, liter, dozen? That's right. They are units. Units that we use in our everyday lives to measure the quantity of things. But now suppose I add to your shopping list 1 mole of salt. So do you know how much you need to buy? Do you know how much is 1 mole? Now don't go to the store and ask for 1 mole of salt because it's not an everyday unit. They're going to get confused. It's the chemistry guy's unit. And that is the one goal in this video, to really understand how much is 1 mole. And then we'll finish off with our top 3 exam-oriented questions on this topic. Do you have an idea how much is 1 kg of salt? Next time when you go grocery shopping, you can check the salt packets. Usually it says 1 kg. Do you know how much is 1 gram of salt? Let me show you. This spoon contains about 1 gram of salt. But the question is, how much is 1 mole of salt? 1 mole is defined as the molecular mass in grams. Let's break down this definition. Molecular mass is the mass of one molecule, and the substance here is salt. So to calculate the molecular mass, we need the molecular formula. So what's the molecular formula of salt? That's right, it's NaCl. So if we want to find the molecular mass, I need to use the atomic mass of sodium and chlorine, and they are 23 and 35.5 respectively. But I'm going to approximate chlorine as 35. So the total mass of salt is 58. Now this is the relative molecular mass. We need to take the molecular mass in grams. So 1 mole of salt is 58 grams. Let's go ahead and measure 1 mole of salt. Here I am measuring 1 mole of salt. And as you can see, it's exactly 58 grams. Note that the mass of the container is subtracted out. Let's take the example of a liquid. So how much is 1 mole of water? Water has the molecular formula H2O. Atomic mass of hydrogen is 1 and oxygen is 16. So the total molecular mass is 2 into 1 plus 16. That's 18. So 1 mole of water is going to weigh 18 grams. And here I have it ready for you. So I've got 1 mole of water here, and as you can see, it's exactly 18 grams. Let's take the example of a gas like oxygen. Let's say this jar contains 1 mole of oxygen. So what is going to be the mass of oxygen in this jar? Again, we need to take molecular mass in grams. Oxygen has the formula O2. The atomic mass is 16. So oxygen's molecular mass is going to be 32. So 1 mole of oxygen in this jar is going to weigh 32 grams. So on the table here, we have 1 mole of salt, which is 58 grams, 1 mole of water, that's 18 grams, and 1 mole of oxygen gas, which is 32 grams. So as you can see, 1 mole of different substances have different masses because it depends on their molecular mass. Mole is often written as mol or MOL in short. So 1 mole, that's equal to 22.4 liters at STP if it's a gas. Now that we have finished the mole concept, are you ready to move on to our top 3 questions on this topic? Here are the top 3 questions. I encourage you to pause here and try to solve these questions. I'll be posting a video on the solutions soon. You can find a link to the solutions video in the description below or search for it on my channel page. So I hope the mole concept is really clear to you now. As we've learned in this video, it's a very useful unit in chemistry. So now you can be a chemistry geek and go and write your shopping list in moles and confuse everybody. And don't forget to like, comment and share this video and hit subscribe for my channel.